seriously, I mean, I
Oh,
can
that's
write better shit than this.
all right. Let's
I
see.
have been converting more people to the faith, though. Like, I hung out with my boss, and
Oh yeah, yeah. I actually
to like stuff.
I showed
And
my
yeah,
mom a video from your boy Pat, and she usually doesn't like any of the stuff I show her, but she absolutely loved his video. Oh, there it is.
I just love turning people on to more weeb shit. And I think I already converted one person, maybe two, depending how tonight went. Because my boss was already like, "Yeah, lend me some shit." I'm like, "Well, I have Trigun all on DVD." I lost a lot of anime over the years. I used to have Outlaw Star, and I used to
Well,
have Cowboy Bebop.
my my stepson actually he got me in through Naruto.
I liked I used to collect Shonen Jump. I read the manga. I didn't get that far into it. It was a good manga. I haven't watched the anime.
From what he told me, because he read the manga and did the anime thing, he was kind of a purist, and
Mm-hmm.
he's like, I can't stand the cartoon. Well, the cartoon conveys stuff that the manga doesn't, but the manga has stuff that he wishes um, that he wishes that it showed. Because like in the very beginning, I don't know if you remember it, where the guy with the bugs was fighting this other guy who had his arms broken earlier by Sasuke,
Mm-hmm.
and he let's see. Yeah, he was fighting with him, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna need both arms." And he's like, "Well, good for you. Lucky for me, I have both arms." And he tries to use this like sound thing that uh, the snake guy put in his arms, but for some reason nothing's coming out, and so it kind of like all this pressure builds up in his arms, and it just sort of vents out of his arms.
Ooh, did they
But
like
but
explode or
well,
ooh?
no, it just sort of like was like watching a boiler bust. You know, it's just all that steam's just getting let out, and so
They made their own exit holes all over
and
his flesh.
exactly, and so yeah, my stepson's like, oh yeah, that doesn't happen in the manga. I go, well, what happens? I go, what happens in there? He's like, oh no, like the bugs go in, they block the holes, and his arms explode. Like they don't get subtle with it. They literally like rip off of his arms.
Savage.
And
Which
I'm
made,
like,
I mean, manga has a little bit more liberties than anime does.
oh,
In
absolutely.
most regards. I'm not saying anime can't get out there, but yeah.
Yeah, Twitter, that's where I was at. I lost your thing, so I'm gonna have to maybe.
I don't know, it's kind of a toss up for me. Like sometimes I really enjoy an anime and I don't like the manga, or vice versa. I really love the manga and then I look at the anime and I'm like, what the hell is this? What did you do to my characters? Not my characters, but you know what I mean. It's like Sayuki. For have you ever seen Sayuki?
I don't believe so.
Oh my gosh, I have so many of the volumes. Anyway, Kazuya Minkura, is it Kazuya Minkura? I forgot the artist name. Anyway, Sayuki is a really good manga, but the anime, I love the voice actors, but the anime was shit. It was nothing but filler. Like what they did to Inuyasha halfway through this show was nothing but filler. So they veered off point entirely.
It sounds like Bleach. Bleach had a lot of uh, Promise.
But the Sayuki movie was really good. Like, yeah, I have it right here. Sayuki Requiem. That was a good movie. Just the anime was shit. And then they changed voice actors for Sayuki. They were the second season. What was the name of the second season? Oh, I forget right now. I'm not thinking properly. I'm tired.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
could walk over to my bookshelf and grab it, but I'm lazy.
But we're sitting down and it's over there.
You know, I just need to take a picture of my bookshelf and show my manga collection. Be like, ha.
Be like Pro Jared and his game collection. If you
Who?
ever watch it, you ever watch? He's a game streamer. He does a bunch of games, but he's got like his entire back area is just wall to wall video games. I can picture that with mangas in
Yeah,
there.
but with instead of video games, I have a bunch of books, like both manga and actual just real books.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting
Like I
back
got
in.
Laurel K. Hamilton, James Peterson, Deanna Gabaldon over there, and so many. I actually need to buy more bookshelves. I tried building my own. That didn't work out well at all.
Yeah, it. I'd rather just buy my own.
I need to take measurements, but I also need time to actually go out and about and look. I'm a tactile creature. I mean, online shopping's great, but like I want to see the product. You know what I mean when I buy it? Oh, fuck off. Sorry, someone's calling.
Telemarketers.
No, just someone I don't want to talk to.
Oh. I can't find your thing.
You can't find my tweet?
Yeah. I found it first and then like I pushed the wrong button and then the screen jumped and now I can't find it again.
That's so weird.
Oh, there you are. I just went to tweets and replies. What is the one that they're got the picture of? ACCA?
Yeah, it's the very first tweet in my feed because it's the last one I posted 37 minutes ago. I was replying to some guy named Anti-Hero Cast. He was asking what drama there was for the day. And I'm just like, well, I was out and about. Didn't care much. I saw this horrible opinion piece. Have at it. Paraphrasing here.
All right.
There's this article.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. Venom should have been an R-rated found footage horror. Shut up. No, the fan. Have you seen the van video of for Venom?
Sorry, I can hear you. What?
There was a fan film that was made for Venom.
Is that the one in theaters right now?
No. It was sort of a found footage type one.
Can't say I have.
I like, yeah, you go through the whole thing. It's sort of like an old timey newsreel type thing. sort of like playing on the fact that, Venom could have been here like, 50, 75 years ago. And
Yeah, I have no idea.
yeah, and it's just uh, you'd have to see it. It's hard to explain
Yeah, send DM me the link. I'll check it out.
if I can find it.
Like I check up on Marvel and stuff universe sometimes, but I'm more of a weeb.
Anime and fascism.
Yeah, we're a bunch of Nazis.
There we are. Yeah, the opening picture is Attack on Titan, where everyone's wearing pants.
I know it's terrible, isn't it?
See, okay, have you seen this ACCA 13
I
territory
haven't
inspection film?
I haven't yet,
Okay,
to be fair. But at the same time, it's like she admits, hey, the character development is good, the story's good, but the uniforms, they look too much like Nazi uniforms, so I can't dig it. That's literally what she says. She? Who's the article? Yeah, Michelle. Yeah, she.
Michelle Villanueva. All right. Let's see.
Like, she would have had a funner time watching Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, she mentions that in the article too.
Does she? I
Yeah.
forgot.
Oh yeah, that's further on down the thing. And then there's Girls in Panzer, which I've never even heard of.
Oh, no, don't watch it.
Great
No.
Witches
Oh,
and
that's just a bunch of lolicon shit with just tanks.
so it's just cute girls and tanks then.
It's not to be taken seriously in any way, shape, or form.
So like Food Wars.
I want to check out Food Wars. That looks cute. Is that the one where they have the weird cook-offs?
Yeah, that's the one where like people eat stuff and their clothes fly off.
Yes, that's the one I want to watch because it's a bit of silliness, really.
Like I usually watch stuff around my kids. Like they're like not all the stuff I watch. Like there's one I just watched. Shit. Angels of Death. I watched the first part of it, and it's just this girl who like wakes up from an amnesiatic event. Doesn't remember how she got there. She just remembers that she's going through therapy with this guy. And then the guy turns into a fucking weirdo. And then she runs off from him and then gets attacked by another psychotic weirdo.
Oh,
And then she
okay.
sort of like in the midst of escaping from him and then talking to the therapist, she just sort of like dies, like just emotionally is dead. And so the guy who's trying to kill her with this giant scythe, like he goes to kill her and he's just like, I can't do it now because you're boring. Like you don't have that look of fear or happiness in your eyes. So I can't take that from you. And
Huh.
so she's like, well, because like the therapist tells her that her parents are dead and that it's her fault or whatever. And so she kind of just, that's what breaks her
Yeah,
because
she checks out.
she doesn't know, what's going on. And so they progress. They're in this basement of a thing. and they have to progress through 5 floors to escape. They make a deal with each other. He's like, once we get out of here, you know, then you can kill me. Because the guy who's trying to kill her is illiterate, and
Mm-hmm.
he's really strong, and she's incredibly intelligent, but
Oh, so she's the brains, he's the bronze.
yeah, pretty much. And so they team up, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna get out of here past these, you know, the apparently puzzles or whatever, and then we're gonna get out of here.
What was the name of the show again?
Angels of Death.
Oh, I might have to check that out.
It's on
Sounds interesting.
it's on Hulu and Crunchyroll.
I'm never gonna have a subscription to Crunchyroll. No way, Jose.
No, I'll take the 15 minutes with ads. Like,
And the fact that what was that SJW piece they made? They made their own animation that really sucked. The trailer was about.
yeah. Well, and they blamed it on sexism because it sucked.
Yeah. And it's like, well, if I pay a service to translate anime to make subs, or if not dubs, and then translate manga, you create your own animation without. Did they even inform the audience that's what they were going to do with their funds? They're going to work on their own pieces. And then when the trailer came out, it was just like 60, 70%. Look how diverse our whole staff is. By the way, it's only females because that's really diverse. Just no. No. And it looked like a Cal Arts piece. What was the name of it? I don't know. Bad things at the back of my memory.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go through this article real quick. So you can share. I just wanted to watch a nice anime about people encountering gigantic fruit. That right there sounds like garbage.
The entire thing's clickbait. I told you. Like, look at the title and then look at the first sentence. It's meant to be like you need. It's like a train wreck. You have to watch.
Okay, at least that's how I felt. Oh, at least that's how I first. What? Oh, I was. Okay, I'm dumb.
At least that's how I was first
exposed.
exposed to ACCA 13 Territory Inspection Department, an anime series ostensibly about an inspector investigating a possible conspiracy to overthrow the government. Dude, if she wanted fascism, she should have talked about psychopaths as well. That is a dystopian authoritarian government right there.
That's what Minority Report should have been.
Right? Like, Psychopaths was so good. And it totally talked about how government control over everything was. Oh, man. I'm going to rewatch that show now. I love it so much.
I've watched, like, since I watched the first one, when I watched it first, I was like, yeah, I'm going to be watching this one again sometime. And yeah, it was really good. I definitely.
The ending actually made me really, really sad. Like, I was actually tearing up. I'm like, oh, it's come full circle. Have you seen the ending?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So everything kind of like came full circle, and like the process started anew. But like you understood how the characters got there, and it was just like it was a tragedy, you know?
Yeah. Well, the one thing I didn't like, and it's a major dislike, is that they had this main character of the guy who was a former detective, and it pretty much followed him. And then at the end of the series, he's like, oh, I gotta go do this stuff. and then you never see him again.
Unless they made a Psychopaths too.
They made 2 movies, I think. I think it was 2.
Movies? Oh, I didn't know about that.
And yeah, the second movie, they been tracking him down. She never finds him. Like,
But like, I mean, what the first villain wanted to fight the system in a totally horrible way. Like he was just a legit sociopath. It's how the whole thing got started. But the second guy, he got exposed to too much real shit, which again is not approved of in dystopian future.
yeah.
So that his rebellion makes a bit more sense. He's like, hey, this doesn't work. There's got to be a better way. Even they admit they got to use us, to equalize things. But like the system must go on for
Where the
I
hell
don't know, whatever.
shit.
To be fair, I mean, utter chaos will destroy everything, but at the same time, it's like even the main chick agreed, hey, I'm going to be silent because not everyone's ready for this.
Yeah. Let's see. When ACCA first popped up on my social media feeds, the portrayal of fruit, enormous in advertising, caught my eye, and food-focused anime is one of my favorite genres. Intrigued, I fired up my Roku. That's your first problem. Clickbaited. Yeah, clickbaited the Crunchyroll app. That sounds about right. And settled in to watch the first episode of ACCA. And this must be from ACCA.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I told you it's nothing but an opinion piece. Like she's walking through her night, watching less than an hour's worth of anime, and she wrote an article about it.
Well, if it weren't for me stubbing my toe to go pop my popcorn, it would have been a great night. And therefore, fascism is a thing.
Right?
Let's see. Struggled through that episode, not because the plot was boring, it wasn't. But the characters were bland, they were actually quite charming. Then what's the problem?
She admits my shallow hang-up was with uniforms.
Even each government worker was clad in a black outfit, stylish and sharp, with a hint of red near the shoulders, echoing an SS uniform. Okay.
And you know where this is going.
Okay. This detail, seemingly superfluous, yanked me right out of my suspension of disbelief and my enjoyment of the anime. Okay.
The setting is clearly not World War II era Germany. The characters aren't portrayed as evil, and yet the imagery turned my stomach.
So, I mean,
Translate,
I can
read.
her description. I can kind of see her description of the costumes. However, not watching the anime.
But she admits there's no ties to World War II Germany or like Germany's good or racial division is good. Nothing ties it other than a cosmetic piece of clothing, which is not the SS uniform, but it's black clothing with some arm decorations. So therefore, I can't shake it. I am shook.
I'd have to watch it to see if they are not, if they are anything like.
Because yeah, she admitted she didn't watch more than the first episode. So yeah, that's what I said when in the DMs. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to watch this now.
Because yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's so retarded.
Was my reaction petty? Should I have powered through the series even if the uniforms offended me? No shit. Other anime fans were not able to watch this without getting upset. So why couldn't I? Because your last name is Villanueva. No, that's just me.
Where was it where a lot of Nazis fled after World War II? Didn't a lot of them go to Spain?
Spain, Argentina, wherever they could hide. Sweden. So they can get the gold. What is up with anime and fascism anyway? Now,
Anime is literally about anything and everything. There's different genres. There's sci-fi, there's historic, there's shonen, shoujo, there's fucking yaoi. There's so much.
well,
It's
and
literally it's as diverse as regular literature because it's its own art form.
well, and they do tend to cover a lot of, I guess, what you would call fascism, fascist type. Um, well, I wonder if anyone's watching. I haven't even been watching
Well,
chat.
there's plenty of animes that tackle every kinds of topics.
I should put it on my phone to make sure that I'm not. But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Like I never watched Kino's Journey and thought, oh well, look at this traveler who has to like. A lot of places aren't so open borders, and therefore a lot of places are fascist.
Yeah, Hey Cam was calling me out on not paying attention to chat.
Oh, are you? Oh yeah, we're live, aren't we?
Yeah, we are, and I have not been. Well, it's only the Hey Camel, so it's not like there's
It's
anyone
not anyone important.
there.
I'm kidding. Camel buddy, jump in. Do you have dogs?
I don't.
I hear barking.
Let's see.
Unless my neighbor's got dogs.
I'm gonna put this on my phone too, because
I just went to YouTube. I'm reading Hateful Camels right now. I just went.
yeah, that is. Sorry about that. I do need to work on my. I do need to work on my crowd work. I think that's when having a second monitor would work out for me, because that way
You can't go wrong with dual monitors.
that way at least I can keep track.
That way you're not constantly clicking in and out of tabs.
Well, I used to use my TV as the second monitor. It was pretty cool to have something like that. But let's see.
I have my
oh,
TV and I have my laptop, but like I'm only able to I only have an HDMI cord, so I can only transfer my stuff onto the TV. It's not like I can do two things at once.
well,
It'd be fun too.
that's how you can do it. It's essentially makes it a second monitor. If you
But like they're tied together, I can't do two separate actions.
actually, if you go to, I'll show you. Let me screen share again real quick. And we'll go to, and you go with your start menu or this menu button, whatever that is. and then P. They'll bring up that screen. And then you go to extend. And that'll make it your second screen. And yeah, we will be looking for the fake Indian article because I need to find that too. Except for Gabby had to distract me with fascist anime.
Yes. God, was it? Unless she was what, 1,000 something? I saw that meme popping up. Everyone changed. A lot of people changed their Twitter handles like 1,024th.
1,024th, yeah. Like Badger Man. Throw this in the side chat.
So 1,024th warrants an article from CNN saying she has strong ties to Native Americans.
That is apparently it. That's all she needs, apparently.
Dude, I'm gonna get a DNA in me, like some kind of test. And I mean, I've always been curious, but I've also known there's been which DNA tests were the ones who just got called out for faking some kind of test results?
That was
like was that 13andMe or 23andMe, something like that?
Yeah, 23andMe. Yeah, I was going to say, if you want to be part Native American, just let them know before you send your results in that you have a strong distaste for Native folk. And they will label you a Native American just to shock you.
Oh my gosh, really? You're joking.
No, it's been reported.
So, just, oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Like, who cares about triggering racists? But at the same time, it's like you're providing a service to provide information. You should be honest in that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Free Margie, you can say, hey, no, dude, I don't want to serve you. And there you go. They have to go somewhere else.
But feelings, they're a thing.
Facts don't care about your feelings. It's all so ridiculous. I can't take anything serious anymore. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I can't. I can't anymore.
I just typed into a Google search Elizabeth Warren Cherokee, and it gives me the options of Elizabeth Warren Cherokee recipe.
Didn't you do a cookbook? I think I saw some recipes. I thought that was a meme.
I
thought that was a meme.
I would really hope so, because unless she's eating Cherokee people, I don't. And then Elizabeth Warren Jeep Cherokee. This is distracting. Political cartoon. Oh, it's a political cartoon. Political cartoon. U.S. Elizabeth Warren DNA test with Native American Jeep Cherokee. What?
I forgot what percentage I am, but my grandmother did a lot of the genealogical stuff on the charts and stuff. I'm like 164th or 180, whatever. I don't even know what tribe it is. She wasn't even sure. I'm more Scots and Dutch and Scots, Dutch, and what else was it? Whatever. I'm a white mutt.
Yeah.
I don't care. It shouldn't even matter. They
Well,
made this matter.
there
They
are.
made it important. It's not important.
It can be though, because there are some tribes, mine included, that um, they supply tribal members. Like I get per capita checks every so often through the tribes, like through tobacco, fireworks, um, a bunch of stuff that they make and sell out to the public. It kind of pools together, and they distribute it amongst everyone who's enrolled. And in order to enroll, you have to be over a certain percentage of the tribal relation bloodline.
And I don't know, like, I understand being part of a community and receiving help for the community, but at the same time, I think there was an episode of Longmire, which really was succinct to me. It's like, there's only three things they blood test for is dogs, horses, and Indians. Like, how sad is that? It should be wherever you're raised, whatever community you're a part of. That community gets help, good. That community needs help. But
Well, it's like you were talking
don't
last
kick
time.
people out or don't just invite people because, hey, you're like a breeding dog or a breeding horse and you're welcome now, or you're excised because you bred outside. Like, it's all so petty. It's so sad.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, it is a bunch of weird stuff in the picture, but whatever. All right. Yeah. So anyway, she goes on. Full Metal Alchemist, one of the most beloved anime series of all time, and still trigger of emotions with just one meme. That's all it takes. Is there's one from Barack Obama. Uh,
What? Did you say Bardock?
Yeah, Barack Obama. You ever heard of him?
No, I haven't.
He's on Twitter.
What?
He's a Twitch streamer, and he's fucking hilarious. Um, but he tweeted out this meme when the whole thing was like, you don't know rap unless you know Eminem or whatever bullshit with the clapping emojis. He tweeted out one. He's like, you don't know Father's Day until you met this man, and it showed Tuck. I think his name's Tuck. The guy who
Tuck
transmuted
who?
his daughter and the dog.
Oh my God, yes. Oh my gosh, oh.
And the one that I tweeted, it was it was during the Kaepernick thing. Yeah, don't unless you have to sacrifice everything. It just shows a picture of the three of them.
The Sewing Life Alchemist.
Yeah.
Oh my God, please send me that meme because it's
I'll have to see if I can find it.
because there's a friend of mine online who I love to troll with that stuff, and he hates when I bring up the whole like the dog and the little girl alchemy meme and the Sewing Life Alchemist stuff, and it's a running joke with us.
Let me see if I can find it. It's
Which is funny, is he eventually becomes the Chimera himself.
yeah. Oh yeah. Here's
Oh, which reminds me, I own the Conqueror of Shambhala movie, but you know what? I haven't even watched it yet.
actually
How
this
sad is
is
that?
that's what the article was going to talk about until I got distracted.
Oh, if there's spoilers, I don't know if I want to see it because I haven't seen
Okay.
it yet.
Yeah, I won't go any further then because yeah, it's kind of spoilery.
But yeah, I mean, anyone who watches Full Metal Alchemist sees the whole. But you know, also the whole point of the anime was, you know, they overthrew it. They saw through the different plots and the different backstabbings and all that stuff, and you know, they conquered over it. So isn't that a good thing? Isn't that a win? Yeah, here's fascism. Also, here's some kids who see through the plot and help demolish it from the inside. Oh, wait, no, that's still promoting fascism. But because they just simply talk about it, it's bad.
Yeah. Let's
Oh, Eightful Camel says in chat, did you guys know that Elizabeth Warren has 10 times more native DNA than 185 white people in Utah? I'm not familiar with Utah. I don't know.
Utah
Sounds
is
about white.
wider than was how does Major Payne put it? Um, White on rice in a paper plate in a snowstorm.
How well, depends how easily they tan in sunlight.
From the couple that I know, it's not very well. Oh, okay. This is. I sent you a couple links in the chat or in the side chat.
Okay, I see them. I'm gonna click on them real quick.
There's one in regular chat, but there's one in side chat.
Right, I saw that. So someone said I couldn't wait for the live action remake, and they showed that one picture with the dog and the human legs.
Yeah.
I'm saving that. I have to scroll down for this one. What? There's nothing there. On the week, political cartoon U.S. Elizabeth Warren DNA test Native American Jeep Cherokee. There's nothing there. Literally, there's literally nothing here but advertisements. Did they take it down?
I'm actually gonna save this one because it is. I'll just retweet it from here and tag.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's no image. There's nothing here.
Oh, I didn't send it to you?
Well, no. It's theweek.com, and there's the article title, and then the date, October 17th, and then try 4 risk-free issues of the Week magazine,
Oh
and then
yeah,
there's nothing but article or
yeah. It's
advertisements.
just a headline. I thought that was really kind of weird.
Yeah, no, they must have taken it down. That's so weird. Oh, Camel's talking to you in chat there, Johnny.
That was part of the WAPO article I told you about. On the Washington Post, where it was
I didn't know they were spelling WAPO. I've seen different iterations of white people on Twitter. I
that's
haven't
Washington
heard a
Post.
WAPO.
That's Washington Post.
Mm.
I am going back to looking for that thing. Senator Warren is undermining tribal interests with her continued claims of tribal heritage. Now, technically, being that she has shown that she actually has Native American heritage, granted, it is less than a hair follicle worth.
If a mosquito bit her, it'd be gone.
Pretty much. She gets a bloody nose. It's over. Do you think Trump should still pay the $1 million?
I think the generalized consensus is if she was actually Native American, even the Cherokee tribe is just like, this is ridiculous. What? No. And like it's not even 1024th. I Dude, for example, everyone has roots to Native Africa because as far as we can trace so far, that's where every human being originated from before the great separation of the continents, like, or if someone was great 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 whatever, that would be in there, but that doesn't mean that's what you are racially. I just, why is this even fucking important? Oh my god. I'm gonna dig my eyes out with a freaking rusty spoon. It's all dumb. It's so dumb, and I have lost brain cells.
You know, and I don't know about you, Camel, but I kind of, when I was a kid, I always wanted a native name. But never actually, like, once I got older, I was like, I'm kind of glad I don't. Like I got in a fight with actually people on Facebook because I called them out for saying that they were racially profiled. And I go, yeah, just because they were walking through a store and people were glaring at them. I'm like, is it shitty customer service? Yes. Is it racism? I'm inclined to not say no or not say yes.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know. Did they say something racial? I mean, everyone has a bad day.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Anyone in customer service has had a day where they've just been like, I don't care about your problems. I'm not gonna smile. Is that bad? Yeah. Yeah, it is. You should try. But at the same time, it's like, it doesn't mean they're judging you based on your skin color.
Oh, and did you get the tweet I sent?
I haven't checked Twitter since for a while.
You should probably do that.
Hell yeah. Oh my god. You know who I have to tag in that now.
What was that search? Was it you that was talking about that, Camel? With was it?
That's every day for me, Gabby, and it's sexist for you to tell me to smile. Fine, don't smile. Or are you going to rebel against what I say and smile regardless? Or is that my plan all along? So, have fun with this 4D chess.
It doesn't matter. It's sexist anyway.
You can't be sexist towards men. That doesn't exist. Don't you care about equality? Misandry might be considered a hate crime. If you care about equality, that's no such thing.
You know, I'm thinking about.
God, was it BBC who put out that article? There actually was an article titled "Misandry might actually be labeled a hate crime. If you care about equality, this should be concerning."
I think that was the BBC.
Oh God, basic bitch channel. I mean, if you want to label things as hate crimes, just accept the fact that you can hate someone based on whatever it is that you want to label a hate crime. It's got to go both ways. Respect is a two-way street.
No, that wasn't it. Shit. Where was I going with that? I don't remember. No, there's a lot of search results saying that, you know, she shouldn't have said it. She shouldn't have do this. That Cherokee Nation's saying she should apologize. Heck, for whiskey, I'll join anyone's side.
All right, whoever has the best booze and the best firearms. That's the team I want to play on.
Let's see. You're squeaking again.
Oh no, I just fixed it. No.
It's a lot softer than it was. It was pretty loud.
I just think it's the fact that I have a shitty speaker. Microphone, whatever. I have to buy a new one. It was something better than my laptop microphone.
You are not wrong.
Yeah, no, that was horrible.
Oh, apparently someone called me on. Oh, Terry's in.
Oh, good. Invite him on.
Is he in?
I know.
Well,
I know. Camel's phone is being gay, but
I sent him the
let's see
link.
if Terry can join.
Let's try and send the link again. Because I think he's joined the wrong. Oh, I haven't resent him the link. That's
There you go.
He's joining the wrong stream. Let's see, where are you? Sorry about that. Here you go. The first time when me and Jack did a stream, we sent the link. I sent the link out just out the Twitter, just to anyone can come in if they just stumbled upon it. However, Twitter works.
Right, and considering how late it is, well, I don't know. What was that one stream you said you put out the Twitter link and then you got some really random weirdo on?
Yeah, that was that was who Sir Adamantine labeled as the Phantom Fapper. He had suction cups on his nipples and had his dick in the camera.
I don't want to be there for that, but at the same time, why do I miss all the fun things?
It wasn't all that fun.
Oh my god. But everyone likes a good dumpster fire. Isn't that what the internet's for?
Yeah. Yeah, and I was thinking about it. I didn't have the video editing set up, and I was like, oh, I probably could have just reloaded the stream and just cut that part out.
Do you still have the stream on your channel?
No, I took it down. I didn't want to risk a strike.
Oh, did you private it? You couldn't have even privated it?
I didn't even think about that.
No, I missed it forever.
Yeah, it's a.
We used to be friends.
It's a. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think that was even I didn't even think about doing any of that stuff. It's just I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have this. Someone's gonna watch it, and someone's gonna piss their pants and report me. So I deleted it, which is good. Oh, which was bad.
Well, I'm sure someone would have, but if you just saved it or privated it.
Well, we did it was the roast stream before TanaCon. So we had, they had the whole guest list, and we were just tearing everyone apart. And we had a couple of really good jokes, and I'm kind of disappointed that I actually didn't keep it.
Well, now you know better for next time.
Yeah.
Live and learn.
All right. Why is Google Hangouts is acting so weird? It's saying people have joined the Hangout, but they're not there. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. I try to do Google Hangouts once in a while myself, but I'm not good at it. I can't tell you what's going on.
What was that search engine you were talking to me about, Hey Camel, that takes away all the political stuff that Google doesn't want you to look at? Which he's probably with customers now. Elizabeth Warren. Fables. Cherokee Nation. Racist.
What the hell?
That was a cat.
Yeah, but that was all the way outside.
Duck, duck, go. Okay, that sounds right.
They're getting laid way harder than I've been in a while. And with that, died. There we go. Oh, Hey Camel said duck, duck, go.
Yep.
Have never heard of it. Well, I might go to bed here in a little bit. I do have work in the morning.
Okay. Yeah, I
Terry's
don't.
not going to join.
I don't work till way later anyway. So
Sorry, I missed it. What was that?
I don't work till later tomorrow anyway. So
Yeah, I mean, decent impromptu stream. We got to have a few chuckles.
yeah. Yeah, I'm not finding it. Maybe it'll appear on Ranting Monkey stream, and then we'll have to have fun with that then.
Yeah, it's been a while since I checked out Ranting Monkey streams. I know he does Lords of the Night. Whenever he streams, I'm never online.
Well, he usually does it completely. He doesn't schedule it. He just is like, yeah, I feel like it. Here we go.
That probably explains it.
Yeah. Apparently I'm missing calls too. Oh, 10:30. Yeah, about an hour ago. Well, all right. Yeah. We'll call this one close.
Okie dokie. Yeah, we'll have to think of something more concrete next time. Have a few more guests, and it's always fun, of course. But it was fun, but
Yeah.
we'll do something more. We'll do something more next time.
Yeah, we'll get some more people. Get some stuff going.
Hell yeah!
All right. Well, you guys
Later, Camel. Have fun.
Yeah, enjoy work. All right, and have a good night.
All right. Good night, everybody.
All right. So long.